Yeah, there, it's been a long time since this has been empty-ish. So I'll take the broom to it for a bit, then see if I can clean it up a little bit in here, then bring in the Beamer. Yeah, now, cleaning stuff out, in and out. So, boats. One boat right over there, moved out. Boat number 2 right here moved out. It's this one here. I'm gonna slide it into that spot right there where it's kind of sheltered. Then car, this guy here, gonna go in here, and I've moved the those little wheelie things. Little wheelie things that go underneath there. They make it easy to move cars around inside a garage. So I'm gonna put the Triumph just in here for now. I'll think about what I want to do later. But for now, I'll just put it in here and then get the Beamer into the shop, clean the shop up a bit and get the Beamer in there, get it up in the hoist and get the power steering fixed. Yeah, so there's a BMW E24 635 CSI back in and going up on the lift. I got to fix up the maybe I'll clean the kitty prints off of it, but I'm going to fix up the power steering pump. It's not working just right, and then that should be all right. Might even change the oil in it. See what happens. Yeah, there it is up on the lift. It all looks mostly pretty good. Now getting this power steering pump out of here, it's not too tough so far. The what have I got going on here? Get some light up there maybe. Hey, there we go. So this is the, you know, the pulley, and the belt here just falls off, and then that thing is all held together by, there's a bracket that goes on here, and then this hooks on up above here and gets, that's how the tightening happens. This, there's 2 bolts in there. I pulled them both out just so I'd have some slack. This one here had only 1 bolt because the other one's missing, so I'll have to remedy that somewhere. Then I did get the hose. I had evacuated most of the fluid from up above there using my evacuation pump, right? But there's a little bit left, and then this hose here has got a, I'm going to replace that hose, but I don't have a piece of hose proper for it. I'll find one somewhere on the planet. And then the main hose, which the pressure side is still hooked on up above here, right on in there, and it takes that size of a nut to turn it off. So I'll just get these things out of the way, number 1. Let that drip for a little while more. Then I'll pull it off, and then I can put it on the bench and take it apart, because I've got a rebuild kit for it, which is only just 2 washers and an O-ring or something, but we'll just see what happens. Yeah, now this banjo fitting on right here it's difficult to get off, but I was able to get some leverage on it. So that's what it looks like. Now here's the rebuild kit. Excuse me. Looks like there's an O-ring in there, a couple other little pieces, a couple of whatever it is. Don't know. Well, we'll take a look and see what happens when I take it apart here. Oh, that's just dripping oil out of it, so I might as well capture that. Anyway, these are the bolts that hold it together, and I'm not really sure what comes off of where, but I'll pull this bolt and see what happens. I might have to take this pulley off of here. Can't really see how that would, don't know. find out. But the that certainly looks like the right size for that seal there. So I better take a shot of this before I take it all apart. The bracket goes around 3 corners like that, and it's just below this piece here. So maybe I can remember that. Yeah, so I did get the pulley off, and I've got it broken in 2 pieces here, the back part and the front part. Now, figure out how to make this thing, like there's the diagram of it, right? Oh, here's actual instructions, hey? So I'll follow the instructions, see if I can make it come apart and get the rebuilt kit put in there. Yeah, don't you know, I was trying to follow the instructions, but I couldn't see anything that looked like mine. So don't you know, there's 2 different kinds. This is pump assembly code 7671955, right? And I've got 7681955. So there. That'll make it. This one here looks like mine anyhow, so I'll be able to take it apart. I'll follow the instructions a bit anyhow. And the first thing I did wrong was not mark the right position for where things go. So I'll figure it out. I'll look back at my film and see where it's supposed to be. Yeah, so now I put a file mark on here, put a file mark on here, and put a file mark on there. Those all go together. Okay. Then it says mark position. Take it apart, right? Remove the faceplate. Now, how do you remove the faceplate? The faceplate, 3. Remove the faceplate. Does that just pop off of there? Maybe. I'll just take a try at it. Yeah, so the faceplate just pops off. And I don't think it matters to it which way it goes back on. It's got 2 holders, one there and one there. That seems to work that way. One there and one there. Seems to work both ways the same, so I don't think it cares which way it goes. I'll just put that over there. Remove the faceplate, right? Press rotor number 4 on shaft 5 downward. Rotor number 4. Remove circlip 6 and pull shaft out of body. Remove rotor with wings. Oh, so the rotor you press in, right? I see, you can press in the rotor a little bit, and then you move that, take that circlip out of there somehow or other, which is, you know, very, very simple, except when you have to do it. Yeah, there after lots and lots of work, I got that circlip to come off, but then it took a fly. It went way over there somewhere, I heard it pinging around. So I have to find it because it's a integral part to this whole thing. But I think that's a tomorrow job because it's supper time. I'll just won't disturb anything over here until I find that little tiny thing. I'll let the car down. Yeah, tomorrow maybe I'll have better luck tomorrow finding it. But right now, it's not readily apparent. Oh dear. Oh well, I'll just take a look tomorrow. Well, there now, I got a bit ahead of you on that. So this part here gets a new seal and an outer thing, a little holder thing on it, a new seal here, and they're nice enough to send you a new snap ring because, don't you know, I lost, like the old snap ring took off. But all there is these 2 seals, that seal there and that seal, and then you pull the shaft pulls out, and you put a new seal at the end of the shaft there that looks like that one. That's the old one. This bit here is right there, and an O-ring around the whole thing to seal it, and that's all there is to it. Then it just goes back together, and making sure that that hole right in the middle of the shot there at the left hand side, well, I'll put my finger on it, right there, and that hole right there line up. Then you got to figure out how to get that bracket back on the right way, which I'll look back at a picture. Yeah, there, now it's back together, and it turns. I don't know what way it's supposed to turn, maybe that way, I think. And it seems to be all right. So now, next thing is to see if I can get it. Now these have to be tightened up to how many foot-pounds? It says, somewhere over here it says. Tightening torque, 16 to 19 nanometers, or 12 to 14 foot-pounds. So I'll do that. Yeah, there they are. So they're all torqued down to 12 foot-pounds, 12 to 15 foot-pounds, somewhere around there on the little gauge there. Can you see that? That's pretty old style gauge thing. I've had it. It was a gift from Debbie's stepdad, and he gave me a whole set of them. One of them's real big. It'll go up to 300 foot-pounds, and this one here just goes to 50 foot-pounds. I got a medium one there, it goes to 150 or something, and a little tiny one that's in inch pounds. Inch pounds, yeah, inch pounds. So they come in handy, those things. Yeah, there it is back together, and seems to be working all right. Seems to be no noise, no dripping. I'll take it for a spin, see how it goes. Yeah, now here we are moving. Now if I turned the wheels like this before, it was just a howl and a squeal. So I think I might have fixed something up. Power steering's back to being normal power steering. And maybe that brake light will stay off now. It might have been the brake light was a problem because of the power steering not working right. Not enough pressure. Anyway, I better get belted up. See if I can clean off the lens of this thing. That's a bit better now. So now we've got temperature. We've got oops. Can you see anything in there? Yeah. We got temperature. We got fuel. RPM's working. What else is supposed to work? None of the lights are on down there, so that's good. So here I'll just I'll update as we get along the road a bit. Yeah, here we're away, and everything's working good. Speedometer works. Hey, yay! And pretty big wind today out here. I think I just turned around. I'm gonna go home, clean up myself, and go down and go to the grocery store and get some bananas for tomorrow morning. That's what I need. Feels good, this car. There we go. Yeah, so update for the BMW for this year. It seems to be everything's okay. One of these days maybe I'll change the oil in it. But mostly nothing much changed since last year on it. Have to get it inspected by the end of May. No, got a little bit of a bruise right there from something dropping on it. And I know exactly when that happened because I dropped it. Anyway, a little windy out here today. There you go. Yeah, so here we go. We're going about 100 kilometers an hour. We're now on the fastest highway on the island, right? So it seems that everything's okay now. The Used to be that brake light there come on all the time, and it hasn't been on, so I think that it was the pressure from the power steering pump was wonky, and so it wasn't getting the proper pressure on the brake boosters. So it runs along nice and quiet, just like it should. Everything's good. Makes some funny noises when you're getting up to speed, but once you're up to speed, it all goes away, and it's just a happy car. So there's your update for 2022, April sometime, right? Don't know what day it is, one of the days in April. There, good enough for now. See you soon.